Today could set up to be beautiful. Most likely will. Is low key. What is this? London low? And Asia low? That's fire. And almost previous day PM session. Pleasant greetings. Yo, Tawa, I'm being beat. I'm OD tired, bro. I just woke up 2 minutes ago. Like 5 minutes ago. Dead ass, like 9:29, bro. Boom, jumped out of bed. I said, ain't no way in hell, bro. I just always slept like that. I don't know why that happens. I go to bed like the same time. It's just like some nights, bro, I be so knocked I don't hear my alarm. It don't mess up anything, like, besides like how I almost messed up this today. It doesn't mess up anything, but I still get all my shit done. But it's scary though, like boy be in the bed dead. Just wake up when he wake up. Like I'm chilling though, bro. How are you? What you looking for? I'm looking for longs. Once SMT forms, SMT is going to easily form today. I gotta pay attention to this. Just these small inefficiencies and things like that. Looks like we already have SMT on the lows, but no POI. This is the only POI we got. So we should cook today. Low key, the best setup that we've had all week. What time is my bedtime? So I get off work 11:30. Then I come home and do a little bit more work. I'm asleep by like 2:30 in the morning. My goal is to be up by like 8:45. So like every night I'm getting like 6 hours of sleep. But bro, I've done this for years. And I've never had no problem. You know what I'm saying? You're in shorts. Shorts are good. Shorts are good. Just don't fade me, Tawa. Don't fade me. I wanted to see shorts, but at a higher level. What are we shorting off of? No idea. I just need to see ES tap in to that level before I go long. Unless there's another one for ES that I didn't see. Negative. What's your target, Tawa? I need ES to lock in, because if ES doesn't tap into this POI, I can't touch this. And I got a lot of faith in this. That's the entry model right there, but no POI yet on these. That's 15 minutes. This joint really might. See, I feel FOMO. Target London low on NQ. Be careful, bro. Word. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would take profit. Don't listen to me, though. Listen to me. Just telling you what I would do. I've seen this way too many times. If we displace above again, I'll take it on the eval, but fund it, I can't do that. I won 500 on the wrist, but this ain't the trade that I really want. Good job, Tawa. Well done. Well done. We displace below this. We have a chance of coming down here. Actually, I'm just close, gang. I don't even know why I let that FOMO touch me. If we don't touch it, we don't touch it, and I walk away today. That's low-key the first time I fucked up on live. My brain is just barely awake. I got something for that, though. I got something for that. We go Flash IV and an energy drink. But I ain't gonna lie to you, Tawa. I'm a low key be upset if this beautiful move happens without me. Cause it's the prettiest move that's happened all week. That was the eval. I haven't touched the funded all week. Ain't a trade worthy of the funded yet. Besides this one, potentially. I ain't gonna lie, it might leave without me. It is what it is. It is what it is. If it leaves without me though, like, I ain't gonna lie. What is this bouncing off of? Just on some like new day opening yet? Nah, ain't even a new day opening yet. So what the fuck are we bouncing? Just that 15 minute? I didn't think 15 minutes was strong like that. We didn't tap any peak. We didn't mitigate anything. Yeah, that's why I can't touch this. We didn't mitigate anything on ES. But it's weird because ES is the one that took the liquidity. Like the most important liquidity. Bro, these longs are gonna be so fucking beautiful because there's nowhere to go besides up. And we've ranged for so much of the week. The weekly candle can still expand even though it's Friday. But I gotta follow my rules, bro. That shit right there probably would have passed us our account though. I just don't understand. I'd be looking to come here. Where we enter at? 225. 50 point stop. Would have been about what, 1 to 1.5? That's irky, bro. But it's cool though because it's not the last trade that we're ever gonna catch. Like that's really how you gotta look at it. Like that's why I like these live streams, bro. Cause I'll be here and let y'all be here. Y'all see everything. So when I get to where I'm going, there's no questions. It's irrefutable. If what happened to you happened to me, I would crash out. They're probably, bro, my account doing stupid stuff. Nah, bro, no you wouldn't. No you wouldn't, bro. You know better, yeah. You done doing that. You don't do that no more. That shit don't work. And yo, it's fucked up because the entry that I actually got was not a sniper entry. Like the real entry, sniper fucking entry, we was ready to go right here. It's just that ES wasn't in the POI, and this run higher might be fake. I don't believe the run higher. I know it's possible, but I know it's very unlikely because ES is not bounced off of a POI. So it's like I've had enough data to know that. So we'll probably sit around here like 10 a.m. We might dip back down with the wick, you know? But it's no reason to crash out, bro. I'll be right back. Yo, I gotta take a leak. Give me like 30 seconds. It better not tap into my POI while I'm using the bathroom real fast. But see, here's the thing, like, ES can come down, but I need NQ to come back too. Or we're gonna have to take it on ES. Which is alright, I guess. Not even no reason to jump down right now. You take trades on ES2 early. The last time that I did it went well though. I need to start back testing that. If I have to take this on ES though, I'm gonna take it on ES. Still, you know. What is ES? What is ES? $50 a point? Or is it $50 a tick? I'm trying to think why they're stalling with ES. The only reason I can think of is they're trying to create a mushy environment. Let's zoom out. Start of the week. Here. Open. Here. Wick, body. Weekly objective. Possibly this high. Possibly this inefficiency. This high. This is likely still being used though as support. Resistance. I wouldn't use it on the lower time frame. It'll be used once we displace above these highs. But yeah. What they might be doing is holding price because there's still this giant inefficiency below. Ever since I learned about how the market makers operate, it's all I can think of. Why would they press price higher when they have all of these positions in here, all of these positions down here that are offside? Still a possibility though that we simply just drop down and take out the high that we've put in. Oh shit. Oh shit, no, I'm tripping. The yearly is active again. I need to peep, like, well actually, damn, that shit get complicated. Nah, no it's not. this S&T was created before volatility injection. But we do have S&T on these highs. I just don't think it's real. Don't count it. I felt the weekly objective was taken and we are going to have TGI. So I took shorts. Shorts was a good play. Shorts was definitely a good play, bro. They played out. And it would make sense to go there. If we created this S&T with previous day high at 9:30, we would probably go there. The only thing that's standing in between us and that is that PD rate that I've annotated. That's it. But the thing is, like, NQ and ES aren't shorting off of anything. Because it's not really PD rate has enough resistance to press us lower on the hourly or above right now, which is the larger time frame where the big money actually is. The big money is on the 15-minute, 1-minute charts. It would make sense too, though. It's a good idea, Tawa. It's a great way of thinking. And I think the only reason we're not longing right now is because, for the same reason that I'm not entering. I'm gonna get some back testing content out there. Yo, would you want me to? All right, let me ask what you would prefer. Would you prefer me to live stream back testing or post it as content? It doesn't matter to me. The thing is, if I live stream, I can teach what I do. Problem with me teaching what I do is I want to prove that I know what I'm doing before I start teaching what I do. A large part of what I do though is not do anything. Well, at least in these markets. I can't wait for a week where we execute 3 times, 4 times in that week. Like, we're gonna cook. Like, genuinely good setups though. Alright, new hourly candle about to come out. Let's see where we close at. This is showing willingness to go higher when we close up here. But still. See if we close on this small new day opening gap. Let me see something. Yeah, bro. Like, genuinely, I think I traded my eval yesterday and I lost, and it wasn't even that good of a setup. I think I said right after that I shouldn't have touched that. My fun that I haven't touched it at all this week. I was excited to wake up. What's good, Mont? I was excited to wake up because I'm like, oh, this is good. This is gonna be a good trade. And one of my requirements aren't met currently, so I'm not in. It's just is what it is. I want to see if this new hourly candle is gonna open it up though. And Q got another little. see right here. Where'd it go? Watch us close right on top of this joint or something. It wouldn't be a terrible thing. That's interesting. So how does pre-market work? Because in my mind, you're trading pre-manipulation. Manipulation is what I take advantage of completely. It reveals the hand of price, in my opinion. We're gonna close on that new week open again, but as tiny as it is, it shows how algorithmic this thing is. If we close below it, that's a good sign. Close above it. Look at that wick off the 10 a.m. open. Come on, ES. I can't do nothing with y'all till you tap the POI. You're low probability until you tap this POI. Theoretically, it could still expand. But it's just fucking weird because y'all took the liquidity from London session on ES. So why are you not driving to the inefficiency? Why are you using NQ for that? It's something I'm gonna have to take note of. It's interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna be type sick if I don't get this, because this is at least a 1 to 5 RR day. I could pass the eval with this. I could bring the funded, like, as soon as I saw what was going on last night, I got excited. 7:30. Oh shit. I don't think I ever met anybody that trades pre-market. Salute to you, bro. I have no idea how I would even approach pre-market. I love 9:30. I love that volatility injection that we get. I need the manipulation. It makes trading so much more transparent. But you know what's crazy? I was working a job one time. In fact, when I was my most consistent on YouTube, I was working a job called Dunlop. A lot of times y'all will see me in my videos with a black shirt that has red letters on it that says Dunlop across right here. And when I was working at Dunlop, originally I was second shift, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. so that I was able to trade in the morning. Well, they did some company policy changes and ended up changing my work schedule to 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I was working 12-hour shifts about 4 or 5 days a week. And because of that, by the time I get home, it's like 8 o'clock, shower 8:30, bro, I'm ready to crash. Like, I couldn't for the life of me stay up till 9:30. So I would look at 8:30 and, bro, I would just try to trade the same thing and I would get cooked every single time. That's why I quit that job. Cause I was like, y'all are making it impossible for me to do what I'm trying to do. And I signed up for second shift. I ended up being overnight. So salute to you, bro, because I've tried that window and I get decimated every time. That shit was depressing, gang. Like, could not stay up to 9:30 for the life of me. And then like I would be tight, like boom. I finally make it to 9:30 after this 12-hour shift. Like at this point, I'm going on like 20 hours awake just for me to lose my trade at 9:30. Just for me to like wait till 10 o'clock, 10:15 for the setup, just for me to lose. I'm sitting in the trade till 11, and I gotta go to sleep and wake back up in 6 hours and go to work and do another 12. Like that's it wasn't working. I'm disappointed in this price action. 7:30 manipulation. Sorry, I'm thinking. The whole kill for me though is like it doesn't tap into any POI. It's like all of this is like floating price action in comparison to like I don't know. Yeah, I'm upset about today. My entry was here. This was our entry. Well, this is the eval, but on the funded, this is what I wanted. This is what it was supposed to be. It's supposed to go like this. Eval, I entered because I said there's a possibility that we take off without it, but I ended up closing because it's just not what I do. It's just not what I do, man. It's all good. Like, this is not the last opportunity ever going to be available. This was just the prettiest one this week, in my opinion. I really low-key still don't believe that we're going to take off. And this is why I need to keep back testing, because it's a little rusty in my mind, but we don't expand when both assets don't tap into the POI. We play around and chop, and shit gets messy. We need the inefficiency. Which is why I bring up these market makers took liquidity on ES as well. Like, sure, knocked out buyers, right? Knocked out buyers, took out sell stops. Now you have sell side liquidity. But I can't see them positioning themselves into longs yet, because inefficiencies offer discounted prices for them, which is why we have PD arrays, premium and discount arrays. Like, that shit is regarding market makers. market makers and their positions and their prop desks and things like that. Which is why, like, the data that I've collected, most trades we can't expand without both assets being in the POI. Which is why we not. There's a small possibility that we can. You think you are still catching something today? I don't know, Tawa. All I know is if we come into that POI on ES and NQ is in a reasonable place, I'm executing. Because then there's nothing stopping us from going higher. Like, you gotta think about like PD arrays as, well, you can think about them as what they are, like, legitimately. Like, we just call them inefficiencies. Inefficient to who? These are the questions you have to ask. But just think about an expansion like in a POI, like a trampoline. Like, you ain't getting 3-4 feet off the ground without that trampoline. I'm not, at least. You want to get 10, 20 feet in the air, you need that trampoline. I've only seen a small amount of scenarios where we just move. And I believe that's just due to volatility and them pushing price. But I don't think today is one of those days. It's Friday. It's the last day of the weekly candle. Okay. See, I don't know too much about the opening range, but I use market maker models as well, just on the higher time frame. Especially if you get fib projections. See, I don't want to make my model overly murky. I just use the market maker model on the higher time frame. Inception determinants, point A to point B. And I also use quarterly theory. I don't use quarterly theory like everybody else, but because my quarterly theory leans heavily on market maker models. I'm not entering just because there's SMT. It has to line up with the market maker model, as does the manipulation, and that's when everything is clicked for me. And every time I lose, something is misaligned. So I'm pretty much just gonna have a lot of days where I don't trade. In fact, the original sheet of data that I collected from this, I just look at the chop. Why would we be chopping right now? What reason is there to chop? The chop is making me hopeful that we drop back down into that PD array. I believe I named this model Model Z. Dude, I learned so much from backtesting this model. It's all thanks to Ethan though. Ethan Lil Clutch, he trade market maker models, and he doesn't even use QT. But I had already like mastered the rules to QT, genuinely, and he had mastered the rules to market maker models, and it pointed out the flaws in the QT for me, so it's perfect. I'm gonna show you all this strike rate thing. I just want to find the other one first, so I can show you guys both at the same time. I've tested so many models that it's hard to find. Like, I got Model 1, Model 2, Model Z, Model Z.0, Model 3. honestly gonna start deleting these bitches. Ones that I didn't do like years worth of data with. Give me 1 second, y'all. No, it's not the right one. Alright. So this is one. And we'll do this. That way y'all can really see like, oh shit. Boy really I'm sorry. Let's do this. Just for the moment. And let me find this other one as well. But peep the rules. I kept adding to the rules as I progressed throughout the data. I feel like 95% of the losses I take, I did something wrong, and I also take accountability. Then bro, if you know what you're doing wrong every single time, my God, you're right there. It's just a matter of you showing up to the market and seeing like, okay, something's off with this. I'm not touching it. You know what I'm saying? And the times where you have that, like, peep, yesterday, you was in here, Tawa. I took a loss and it fucked up my whole day because I know way better than to take that. Yesterday and today, I felt emotions like I usually don't. Or I usually have them suppressed and controlled and stuff. But today and yesterday, I do feel them. And it was affecting me the whole day because I know better than to take a dumbass loss like that. It's like playing a sport and like basketball, and it's like, yo, why would you take that shot? Like, that shot was OD contested. Like, you had two people in your face. Why would you take that shot? You just like thought I would make it. I wanted to see if I would make it. It's stupid. Let me just double check. Yeah, see, we working our way down. I'm trying to find the model, the log that I had collected once. Here it is. Is this it? This is one of them. This is one of them. I'll show y'all. So you see how many trades are in this. This is very similar to what I'm trading right now, but it's on the 5 minute. It's on a 5 minute chart, bro. And I close at a 1 to 2. That's why every risk to reward is a 1 to 2. That's pretty much all you can grab consistently if you're trading a 5 minute waiting for displacement and a closure. Once I started dropping down to the 1 minute and learning that I can't just trade everything, seeing what was probable and what's not probable, this is what my log started to look like. Oh my God, this is the wrong one. Oh my God. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I just had it open. Yeah. Why is it showing that? What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Should I be able to live discussion now? No. It's not showing for some reason. If I pull it up on my phone, I have the data. Y'all can't see that either. If I open it here, it's talking about a form response. What? Here you go. Yeah, I'll give it to you, Tawa. I'll give it to you after this, if you want it. But like, peep out, the trades got farther, fewer in between. And this was on a 1 minute. This was on a 1 minute chart. And every once in a while you get a good week like this. You get a great week like that. Sometimes you get a week like this. You know what I'm saying? But losing 1 hour is nothing. Get a great week again. Another one. This is September, end of August, so we coming up on that type of time. But the trades got way farther, fewer in between. Yes, sir. Could you also show me how you log in Notion? Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. I do that in the back testing videos, Tawa, but I ain't mad at anybody who doesn't watch them because I wouldn't watch them myself. They not really for, like, oh shit. Back testing videos are really for people who, in the future, want to learn and like don't have time or whatever. But yeah, I'll show you, bro. It's actually simple. I had AI create the Notion. Notion, the app has an AI inside of it. Still waiting on the how to backtest. I'll drop that a long time ago, bro. But you know what? I'm gonna drop that today for you. Tawa, you know you my number one supporter. You and Taban are my number one supporter. So whatever you need from me, bro, just ask me, and I got you. I'm gonna put it on my channel and give it for free. It's actually coming out fire. I can send you a demo. It tracks. Like, you don't have to track. Yeah, bro. AI is like, come on now. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. What did I say? All right, we finna execute. Cool. London low is right here. We gonna have the ICT. I need to enter one. Well, pull up trading view on my phone. S&T on the lows. We have S&T on the highs as well. Let's see what holds, what happens. I watch all the backtest videos. I just want to see how the whole log. Okay, I understand. Cause I definitely did start clipping the logs out of those videos to like spare time. Sniper Chris is right. Like, you could execute perfectly and still lose. That happened to me last week. I was hot. Not really, but me be on the side. Cause if I would have entered on ES, I wouldn't have got stopped. Yeah. I know a little bit of code in mind. Like, I know a little bit of Linux. I could use a decent portion of my computer without like graphics interface or GUI. If you need any help, what's up? Yeah, I do got Discord, man. Definitely do. I'm about to put in the chat. It has that period in it too. That sound fire, bro. That sound fire. I would love to use that for backtesting. Cause I'll be backtesting 1 week and be there for an hour and a half because of the strike rate log and the Notion log. Like, there's something to learn about the law. So you could definitely, Tawa, definitely. Oh, Taba, you want? Yeah. I was explaining to some kid yesterday, like, he was asking me why I don't just build a trading bot, and the nigga was low key right. Like, he's like, okay, bro, if it took you 5 years to build a trading bot, who cares, man? Like, you'd remove the human aspect of it. You wouldn't have to do it. Would be passive, bro. I was looking at Bull like, you don't even know what the fuck he talking about, but it sounded like you just bar for bar spitting the real to me you saw online or something. But the nigga was right though, like, why wouldn't I build a bot? I would trade alongside it, but let me see something. What is this, a 5-minute level? If it is, I gotta be careful, because we just displaced below it. Pay attention to where we close at in this next 5-minute candle, aka this next 15-minute candle. Just wait for the model. S&T here. I usually put risk 20% on the bot and it makes 100%. Did you know, like, back in the day, bro, it was crazy to make 20% a year? Like, Warren Buffett was making 20% a year and everybody knowing. Next 3 minutes is important. We are breaking it. Trying to break all this S&T though. I believe this is 5 minutes that I marked up. All I'm waiting for is a true CISD, basically. Fire, man. That sound like gas, let me see. But I just got the friend request. Just accepted it. Damn, I'm excited. I'm excited to see this shit. Uh-oh. See what else going all the way down here. What am I gonna do with that? Unless it's a POI that I don't see. And then we pull back up and respect this hourly. But I don't think there is. This maybe. It's already used though. That's the only thing about it. It's already used. I'm gonna shoot this down. No SMT on the lows anymore. What was that on? The 1 minute or 5 minute? Right here. This is part of a bigger. SMT on the lows. Not anymore. I don't like how this is moving. And it's getting later in the day. We keep moving like this, then we're gonna fall. Damn good shit, tell what? Yo, for you to have that created at your age, shit's impressive. London session low right here. If we snatch up this London session low, then we have the NQ is likely gonna run for this. I low-key don't want to see that. We run for that, we'll create SMT with previous day PM session low, but it likely won't hold. It's gonna put ES in a state of free fall. We're gonna have to fall down here. And we'll end up taking that PM session low anyway. Just gotta keep monitoring. SMT. I just don't like this wick. Where that 5 minute goes? 15 minutes. Break even ain't bad. This price action is playing around a lot. What up, B? My guy. Damn, Tawa. Good shit. Take out London session low. I likely won't touch this all day. realistically, if we are to go long, we shouldn't draw below too much lower. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this Sibi right here is solid. OD solid. When it comes to NQ, if we are to go long, I want to see us touch a lower time frame PD rate, and then we have to go up fast because it's 10:34 and we have 25 minutes left on this hourly candle. If we close below this hourly PD rate, it's going to function as resistance, and that would oppose what we're looking for. It would just make the longs high resistance. So I don't want to see that. If we enter long, I need to see it go long relatively quickly. This is a low resistance liquidity run as well. Peep out when we're trading lower and we're not engineering high resistance liquidity PD rays that are going to make it hard to get back higher. This is about it. So we got SMT on these lows right here. Yeah, and on the highs. Yeah, technically we did. And technically this is an entry here. I'm gonna wait for a safer one because I don't like how these markets are moving. What are your worst months in backtesting data? I don't have a bad month in backtested data, and perhaps that means I haven't backtested enough data. But realistically, bro, I'm trading the market as it is. Straight solid price action. As long as I know what SMTs are active in quarterly theory, I'm good. Plus, with me entering on the 15 second, my risk to reward is so high that a losing day doesn't take me out the game. See that? So 6, 12, 18. I'll go 3 con. This is funded. Everything Tawa is dependent on me making the right decisions. My worst month will be a month where I'm breaking the rules. I don't know. Okay, so Brandon is in here. There was a time 2 years ago where I was convinced that you don't have to take a loss. Like, ask him. I was convinced that you can be right every time when it comes to the market, and I was obsessed with figuring that out. I was literally at Brandon's house, IM03J, and trying to tell him about QT and how QT, you can be right a absurd amount of time, and that everything is algorithmic and that everything is premeditated and there's clues to everything. So theoretically, you can never be wrong. And I kind of just got obsessed with that. And once it was tied in with this market maker model, Zeusy, like Zeusy on YouTube, my mentor helped Zeusy make those videos. Lil Clutch, y'all gotta know who Lil Clutch is. I ain't even meat riding or none of that, but boy genuinely helped him. That's his good friend. So adding that plus what I already know, this is also a late entry as well. This is a area that we're gonna have to watch out for on this little 15-minute time frame. This right here. If we go short and get stopped out, it'll likely be off of this. But keep in mind, we need to We need to get up there before 11 o'clock. And this is what? 4, 8, no, 6, 12, 18. Okay, yeah. My advice for y'all is go crazy. Yeah, I use AI every day. I use AI to help me speak better. Like it'll tell me about your drive to work and make it a story with a climax. It'll tell me about when you knew that you were going to take trading serious. And it'll listen to the way that I speak and it will correct me on certain things. I probably started doing that, spending 40 minutes a day doing that. I told it to study my psychology, point out flaws to me, and be like a therapist mentor to me. AI, I'm talking to AI, learning more about the markets in terms of like market makers and things like that. AI helped me learn how to code. Hey, yeah, bro, AI is the shit. Facts. Honestly, if we lose, I'm getting smooth off of here and hitting the gym. And it doesn't really matter at all. We got 19 minutes to show me what we're gonna do. As soon as I get paid, Apple be after my funds, boy. $10, $40. Apple.com. Hey, boy. Why is you attacking my financial institution? What did I order? Oh. I think I know. Minutes, we gotta get up there. And this would be a what? Realistically though, I wanted to see us press higher into here. But I guess targeting this high would be smart. Let's SMT on it. mind you, this 15-minute candle is about to close. Remember what I said. If we go short and get stopped out, it'll likely be off of this. So what I want to see is us close above this 15-minute area so that we can basically we will cancel it out. We have a few levels like this though. We have this right here, and these are 15-minute time frames. So this means that this trade could take a couple hours to get back above. It'll likely take the whole day. It's possible. And when it comes to ES, we just closed a little bit below the level I was looking at. But in reality, we respected this one. It's getting messy. It's getting messy. So I'm gonna base everything around one solid idea. If we keep playing around up until 11 o'clock and we close below that purple POI that I've annotated, the box, the hourly, I'm out of this trade. Now, whatever's most convenient for you, Mont, it don't matter. Oh, I see you texting me. See your message. Yeah, whatever's most convenient for you, bro. You can even upload the video to YouTube and have it on a private link. That way you don't have to send it around. Bro, I was so heavy into the coding, like, genuinely I type enjoyed coding. And like, my girl's stepdad, his career is in tech. Like, he's a nigga that be coding stuff, and sending it over to the army who needs their drone to go look at this and this and report back. Like, he's that guy. Like, he has like clearances and all that. Like, he makes bazooka bread. Bazooka bread, bro. And you wouldn't even be able to tell. Like, he don't care. His passion is that coding shit. And he pretty much told me, like, bro, I think I'm gonna be redundant in about 5 years. So I said, damn, what the fuck is the point of me learning how to do this shit? He was like, bro, nobody really knows, like, if we're gonna be redundant in 5 years or in 20 years. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Cause AI was definitely doing a lot of that coding. And AI was like my mentor when it came to it. I would just run drills with it and learn concepts from it, and we had a curriculum and everything. But AI could just spit out all the code that would take me a week to put together. Even as a professional coder, it would take me a day to put together. It'll do that shit in 30 seconds. Even when it comes to networking and like scripting for routers and switches and just networks, it's gonna do that too. You're gonna need a human there, but that AI ain't no joke. No joke. So my question was like, will the evolution of AI change the way that we trade? And likely it'll change where the damn. it'll change where some of the liquidity is. Because I believe like most of these banks and like HFTs and bank props, they trade on like the lower time frames, firing millions of times a day. So we trade on like the human realm. There's like a machine realm and a human realm, as far as I know. You know 3 coding languages? What do you know? Yo, look at this chop. This is not good. This is not good because I don't see a reason to chop. Besides the time of the day. 9:30 at a fake run. We traded lower. Created a real S&T, real liquidity, reached a real inefficiency. Only thing that's off is time. When I be in a trade, like I have to drop a video on managing your trade. Like when you're inside of a trade, bro, I talk myself in and out of a trade the whole time I'm in a trade. I think I've just became used to it. Like if it doesn't instantly go into profit, there is like a whole debate in my head. Video almost done. I'm assembly. I can put here also. Sure, bro. I'll pin it. I'll probably close this live in the next 15 minutes though, so go for it though. Damn good shit, Tawa. Oh yeah, cause you going for cybersecurity. You know any Linux? That track record you see right there, that's what I use for Linux. I mean, I put that up there with Linux. Like, I don't know any Python, C, anything, but I know my way to fuck around Linux pretty good. Yeah, I could do some scripting in there too. I like Linux. I got this big ass book on Linux. And I would just drill everything. I'm glad you think you thought price action was clean today, buddy. It was on straight bullshit, right? Just not executing. Did I ever put my stop loss in on my eval? Yeah, Linux is the real deal. But that's what I'm saying. If AI can replace Linux, it's like no point in me learning that shit. 7 minutes, bro. I need price to close inside of or above that POI. Otherwise, it's looking bad. But we still have to know how all systems are made to protect them, you know. Absolutely. How long are you in school for, Tawa? What makes you ask? What makes you ask? Accept. I'm gonna call you Ace. I'm gonna lie. What makes you ask? Is it happening to you? This trade looking bad. I've definitely had that happen. Plenty of times. recently. Recently now. Yeah, I know that feeling too, bro. Fact, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can't. I got the link, Mont. And you know what? You can send a link in here, but I'll I'll play the video. H just started an interesting topic. Yo, you got me thinking. Like,
So let's redo this again because it didn't work out. So these are demos. Let me just do another. I'm not about to do the whole name shit, all that shit again. But got the trade. We can do this. You can also show all. You can look at this. Thinking about adding a little bit more things in here, but we'll see. I'm trying to figure it out. And you got your expectancy. Got your trades, whatever you can implement, like, okay, transactions, amount, if you depositing, withdrawing, you have all that. Then you got new trade. Let's say if you got this model, but if you want to change your model, you go to here and then add one. So you can put market maker. Let's put F model for example.
so you gotta import the data.
And you put that, and then you can go to your accounts, go back to here. Then you have
Bonte. We got Mont. Every time I say Mont, I wanna say Monte. I was gonna say we got Monte and Bonte. That shit crazy. Bonte, what you mean, bro? What you mean, bro? We most likely about to take a loss. That's what's going on here. If we don't close all the way above here, we most likely gonna take a loss. So you gotta import the data. I have no idea how to import my data.
these selections.
It's a light thing to learn.
So as you add more in your system model, it'll transfer over here, and then you can put these. And then you got the pre-market
set. What you about to show us?
The opening range here.
Your charts look.
And that's
just
the
like
trade
ICT,
right here I was
bro.
talking about.
And
that was at 8:08 this morning. Too. Let's delete this now.
It look good. It looks good. Yeah. For real.
Got that right there. Put that in there. I'm thinking about making this like TCO balance like that. And I do gotta fix this part right here. That's why this is a demo right now. Cause once you, for example, like set up as like as you would in accounts.
I love projects like this. Yo, you should put like the link to get a copy in the description of that. We just took out some of the S&T on the lows. Ain't looking good. So if we trade below, what's gonna happen is we take London session low, then we have no S&T to posture us higher. Once that happens, we will likely go into a free fall. I'm not gonna close it yet. I mean, really, realistically, good, but yeah, I'm gone. Oh shit, I'm already out. Alright, cool. So yo, Tawa, like, yo, when I take a loss, bro, like, damn, I can't even show you. But I just go straight into my terminal. I SSH into my VM, and I just well, actually I don't even need to SSH into my VM. I did that for practice. And I got a folder. They got a text file in it, and I just edit the text file with Nano, and I just changed. So we got 5 L's. We up 3 R's since I started live streaming. We're gonna cook next week, bro. I think today, I don't know. I need to look at this at the end of the day, and people are updated at the bottom. I need to look at this at the end of the day and see what's actually going on. Because we do have this here, which activates the yearly, but it wasn't formed by volatility injection. So it wasn't formed by big money. We're gonna have to wait and see how Sunday opens and how this day closes. But well done on your shorts, Tawa. Watch. All it takes is like 2 days. We'll be at like 14 R. Yeah, Ace, like, an apology does nothing. I tell my girl all the time. Like, you don't have to apologize to me because it means nothing. It's just acknowledging your wrong. But if you want to show somebody that you really internalize their wrong, then you do that with actions. I say, Ace, if you want to make it better with somebody, I don't know your specific situation, but just dose it. Do it over time. Over time, people tend to forgive. And if you show that you are genuinely empathetic about what you've done, that person may be liable, or likely, is the word I meant to use, to forgive you. You might build on top of that. It depends, bro. Like, certain situations, you can, I don't know what you mean, bro. Trust your gut, though. Your gut gonna tell you. Yo, what's good, Kevin? Kavan? Kevin. How the fuck you pronounce that? We finna call you K-Man. Or Cav. Oh, it's exported from Google Sheets. That's a bet, man. That's a W concept. What you got going on? Yo, Ace, just be transparent with us, bro. We not gonna. You don't even have a profile picture. That way we can actually, like, be specific. Yeah, this week would have been tough. This week could have been crazy. It don't matter. Like, I think I lost 2 R this week. Man. It's back day at the gym. And I think I'm sparring later too. Yeah, would you run off with some money or something? Ace? If that's the case, a nigga might never trust you again. That's something that you're gonna have to accept. Especially if it's a mentor that you don't see in person and that can't visibly see and feel the change in you. It's good that you kind of beating yourself up for it though. Shows that you understand. Some people, wrong people, and don't care. I think that's just the way of life. Hurt people hurt people. I had a kid that wronged me as his mentor, but I forgive him. But I don't think I'll ever trust him. We're wasting my time. Yeah. Send him the bread then, bro. I would at least respect that. Especially if you told him, like, especially if you dragged it on, like, yo, I'm gonna send it to you. I just got this going on. You know what I'm saying? At least honor your word. Because then you have some type of resolution to it in your mind. You can respect that. There's honor in that. You was 16, dog. I did a lot of fucked up shit when I was 16. I'm lucky to be here. I'm 16, bro. 16 is still a kid. Some people don't realize that 18 is still a kid too. Shit, when I was 20, I was still moving like a kid. 21, things changed. Yo, Ace, if you want to chat about it, ZC Trades on IG. Worth a try. Like I said, bro, at least, God, yeah, you still a kid for it, bro. But it's good though, like, it shows that you've grown. Shows your morals, your internal compass. If he knows the situation that you had going on, and you give him the bread, and you just let him know, like, yo, I'm just now getting to a place where I can give you this bread without hurting myself and my situation again. That's honorable. With the journal, the improvements that I would want to make aren't possible. So, like, boom. You know how dope it would be to just drop a link and be able to instantly go to a certain day on TradingView with, I don't know if you can do that with that one trade something replay. Like, you just drop a link and you instantly can go to that single day, click through the time frames, have your PD arrays already there. That would be dope. Yeah, Ace niggas would have been forgave you. 16 years old, bro. I probably would have still kept you under my wing. The kid that did me wrong, if he ain't dip off, I would have been hot about that shit for like a month. But I would have checked up on him like, hey, what's up? Good, like, what you got going on? Like, I try not to be ruthless, unless people really deserve it. Cause in reality, bro, ain't nobody perfect. We just all pretend that we got our shit together and that everything's square, but in reality, everybody got their own shit going on, and you know, we're all complex. If this drop down has like all the news drivers in it, that'd be fire. Market conditions. I'll have to see the drop down because I don't know what this means. Like I know what it means, but I don't know how I would define that. The entry time frame, I guess that matters for some models, but I would add somewhere. Well, this is the trade tracker. Ain't gonna lie, it's not for like legit like data collection. Like I see it's a trade tracker, like P&L tracker, that you're implementing like data as well. You're trying to track data as well. But you have to ask how much of this is going to be useful in hindsight. This is definitely useful in hindsight. And this, I have these two as well. But like this, are you ever going to look at this in this journal? If you are, keep it for sure. But maybe this can be, I don't know. I feel like this is all part of journal. It's solid, bro. It's solid. But I think I would get overwhelmed. Maybe just make it so that you can select which ones you want under this tab. And it could be for everybody. Yeah. What happened to me? So there's this kid from Canada, and bro, he was probably about 16, like shit, maybe 15, and this was like 2 years ago. But I gave him a mentorship, basically. I told him everything I knew, and you know, he was playing in my face like his people got bread and all that. You know, sending me videos of cars they got, etc., etc. The apartment that he lived in with his older brother. Cool. I don't care about that. But it built like trust. Like, okay, they gave money some way, somehow. Like, I'm not charging them but a few $100s. Like, I'm putting in time with this kid every day because at that time I didn't have a job. I was in between jobs, so I was spending a lot of time with this nigga. And it came time to pay, and bull burnt me. He just ghosted me. I hit him up a few days. A few days later, gone. Like, he hit me on his own like a month later, like, yo, my bad, I'ma send you the bread. But I ain't even respond. It's like, I don't believe, nigga. And he never sent the bread. So it's like, twice he went against his word. I forgive him, but yeah, I can't trust him. The first time I gave him the benefit of the doubt, though. But you know, every time you do something for somebody, like the older I get, the more I realize, like, don't expect nothing in return, bro. And don't expect nothing in return, especially by when they say they're gonna do it. Just allow people to surprise you, because it's very fucking rare. Me personally, I'll give bread back. I don't give a fuck. I gotta be a man of my word, cause that's all I have. That's all I have. All I have is if you strip me naked and put me in a room in the dark, all I got is my thoughts. And my mouth is what projects those. So in reality, my word is all I have. That's all a man got, bro. I'm not sure how much he owed me. It wasn't like no $100. It was probably like 253. But I was in between jobs. That meant a lot to me. And boy knew that. But you have to import like the CME data in the website, which is quite complex but possible. Everything possible. You got a dream like you never seen. Obstacles. Nah, facts, man. It's definitely not finished. But it's looking good. Like it got OD potential. And as long as it's useful to you, it's already served its purpose. Yo, Tawa, them shorts went crazy, buddy friend. I didn't believe in them. It's alright. Like, you realize, like, you chase one move a day, 1R ain't shit. We took 5 losses, we still up 3R. It's just a matter of capital at this point. 3R can mean anything. And this is only for this month. Or what, the past 2 weeks? 3, maybe? 2.5, I don't know. Ace, you might be overthinking it though. I used to make music, bro. Oh my god. Oh man. I used to make music. I stopped making music because it'd be a lot of weird shit going on in that industry. And B, I didn't like the attention it get. I didn't like how, like, in order for music to get attention, I have to rap about a certain thing. And if I rap about those things, then I have automatically a negative self-image to any regular citizen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when a guy is tough, or when somebody's trying to be a tough guy, it brings out other tough guys, and now you got beef with niggas for no reason. Like, I have beef with niggas just for making music, like real beef. Like, niggas didn't like me, and that shit got exhausting. Like, yo, that shit got so exhausting, and life got so real because of that. I think I told the story on here before. I told a crazy ass story on here before. It didn't get many views, but it was a video. Maybe I posted it 2 years ago. I was sitting by the water. Y'all can find it. It's right around the videos when I was posted on the railroad, and I said like why day trading is lonely. It's right around those videos. I told the story about what happened. I got kicked out of this place, bro. Like, I made this spot hot for my family. I got so much music. Like, I don't even want to put that on here, but I definitely can make music. Props cheap brings good ROI. Yeah, trading Apex. But once these nano contracts drop, my boy, I'm getting live. I'm straight on the live. I'm going to still trade props though. Nah, not no more. I never sang. I just had bars and a good flow. I was genuinely good, bro. Like, I dropped four or five songs in my life, and I had like 100,000 views on SoundCloud. Like, I was making bread off of SoundCloud. Like, I withdrew like a couple $100 off it. It was on Apple. It was on everything. Yeah, propping live is definitely the way to go. Like, the same trades that you're passing these props with, if you're taking them on the live account, like, those are your activation fees. Those are your buy another prop account with that profit. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, Tawa, I would not lie to you. I would not lie to you. I was good too. It's a lot I can't do, bro. Let me just. I had a Tatiana remix in high school. Y'all remember Tatiana by Blueface? Bust Down Tatiana. That was the first song I dropped. Oh man, y'all wanna hear a little small snippet or some shit? I hate being that guy, but I got like shit where I'm talking pain. I got like one that I wrote about a girl. I wrote like, which one y'all want? Y'all want the pain? Y'all want the girl? Which one y'all want? Damn, what's that one joint called? Ooh, somebody in trouble. Let me show y'all some pain. This one called, I actually only recorded this one off of my phone. I gotta share it with my laptop. Look how fast that shit dropped. Y'all gonna have to let me know if you can hear this. See that Linux Tawa? Hold on. I'm ready to show what my files. And where's it? Make me play it on Apple. And in reality, let's do this.
Yeah, we ain't good over here, nigga. What is you talking about? Let me tell you about my pain real quick in one take. Let's get it. What? She calling me Iris like where you get that. And you can talk cash on the song every time you get on, but I'll be the one checking the facts. God bless on bless, running game really threw me on track. Now I the one doing the last. It's Smith and Wesson, the pressure on you. PSA, I got 2 on the front and the back. I was in high school trying to touch 20 rats. I was broke in a joke, so I started skipping class. Told my girl you can stay down, I'ma put so much carrots on you, you gon' feel like a rabbit. She cheated, ain't make it to that. Barbie doll, pretty face, but your love felt way faker than that. Took an L, but I told God I thank her for that. RP Brandy, your wings on my back, I've been ballin' though. Name is Zay Carter, call me Spalding though. Articulate with my words, make you still stutter like a Harley though. She think a bitch keep bringing me, bitch name was Fargo calling though. Everything that I said, I'll do what I did, but was gonna talk about the man's accomplishments. Take notes, I got back credit, payments was bad, had no job, had to work and pay everything cash. Death for a sale through the book at the kid, but I knew I was too educated for that. And I ain't seen my pot since the first touch. Drop 01 jobs, drop the iPod, don't know why you lie. Turn on snakes to hot fries, Miss Randy, why didn't I die? We closed our eyes, why God took you, he ain't take me. I asked why not, death pop up like tie-dye. Swear I crossed so hard, shirt turned to tie-dye. But fuck it, I'll do it for you. Motivation from pain, feel like that's the bad use. Bad kid, only thing that was sweet was my tooth yelling daddy back too while I'm throwing the deuce. Bitch! Yeah.
I wrote this shit when I was like 19. Like my homie had died like 2 weeks after he saved my life. Like in the craziest way, bro. Like that nigga died, bro. Like we was in the car that had got shot up. I had got shot in my leg. I was like 18. And like this shit was so fucking crazy, bro. That shit's sad. And like, bro, like I got back to the crib and I ain't tell nobody what happened. Like I just hit my man's like, yo, we, you know, and bro, we went to go do that. Like the next day, well, I come back and like my folks over there arguing and shit. Because what happened is the cops ended up pulling up to my house. Mind you, I didn't tell nobody. And these niggas don't, like when it's a shooting, bro, these niggas don't just pull up with one car, bro. It's they are crawling through the yard. It's so many of them. And but they came in here and grabbed my whole family. My pot had a warrant, all type of shit, pulled everybody up by gunpoint, all that. Like they didn't have no warrant, none of that. Like, and I ended up getting kicked out of the house because I made the spot hot, like, understandable. And then boom, bro, out of the first day, like, when did I leave? This, bro, I think this was the same day. Yo, I get kicked out the house, like, I'm trying to find somewhere to stay by the end of the night. I end up staying with my mans, and then the whole country get locked down on quarantine. So I end up getting stuck over there. So I can't even see Randy. Alright, let me back up. Randy saved my life because before we pulled up to where we was going, like, this nigga looked at me and told me as I'm in the passenger seat and he driving, like, he just told me like, yo, you should get in the back seat. I'm like, for what? But I'm like, bro, we right here, so I ain't even questioning. I'm just like, all right, bro, let's get the fuck in the back seat. Nigga, I get in the back seat, passenger seat caught every shot. Every shot. Every fucking shot, bro. Passenger seat was lit. I would not have survived it. There's no way I would have survived it. So, and I ain't never even get to tell that nigga thank you for real. Like, this shit didn't even become real. He like died like a couple days later, like a week later. He's like speeding or some shit. That shit fucked me up, bro. That's why I was talking about Randy wings and why God take you, he ain't take me. I asked why not, death pop up like tie-dye. Swear I cried so hard, shirt turn to tie-dye. That's what that shit is about. Yeah, it's how I see you, tap down. That shit crazy. That's pain though. I got a lot of other shit, but y'all will hear that one day. Yeah, I was 18, 19 maybe. 18. quarantine happened my senior year. Got shot when I was a senior. That get back the motherfucker though. Yeah, I did. And you know what's crazy, bro? I never lost that band until recently. Lost that motherfucker, bro. Damn, Ty, you got good ass memory. I can't get back into it, man. That shit not me no more. Not me at all. We took our previous day PM session low. Look at that. I'm surprised we didn't turn around right here though. That's interesting. Yeah, y'all, I'm about to get up off here. It's 11:30. I gotta hit the gym. That shit was a W stream, L trade, but it don't matter. Like, yo, don't let your losses turn you on tilt, bro. If you got the data to back up your profitability, like this week we lost two trades and didn't win anything and didn't trade 3 days. It's fun. Odds is we will recover from all of that next week, and it would take 1 trade, 2 trades, and we are way in the green. We still good. So, like I always say, tighten up. I'm gonna pick up that camera today. See what comes to my mind. But yeah, man. Check DMs in a few G. But E1, what up? Yo, you missed the W stream, bro. My guy, wondering where you was at. Where the fuck Taban at? Hey, man. I'ma check my DMs, bro. Let me if I don't hit you back for a few hours, it's cause I'm trying to get my mind together and I'm at the gym and I got a few things I gotta knock out, but please don't take me personal if I don't respond right away, bro. I don't have my notifications on for anything regarding social media. You want doing it, you ain't gotta do that, bro. Just catch the next one, man. We go live every day, 9:30. I know you know what I'm saying for everybody else. Yo, shit, tighten up. Gotta get up out of here. Yo, E1, I ain't gonna lie though. I just showed them some music that I made a couple years ago. You gonna have to rewatch that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna get with y'all boys, man. Y'all have a good weekend, bro. We gonna drop some back testing content this weekend. I'm gonna